heavy guitars.
I actually did include my boxes back with my phone. They were inside the pouch. I guess I just didn't notice them. Unfortunately, this will be the last play of this record. Gonna go in the trash. Skip it, skip it, skip it. Yeah, we're happy. Just on my way to town. Sold a couple things last night. Sold out. Hulk Hogan Knows Best, that DVD set, and I sold the these tapes. I can't remember how to pronounce her name. I think she's hip hop. I listened to both tapes. I don't remember now. Anyway, on my way into Goodwill and to go mail these. I'm gonna stop at the other thrift store and then maybe run enough to sell, though. I don't know for sure. Plane had to do a UE. Huh. See it? I don't know. Probably can't see it. I picked up a few movies at Goodwill. $1.99. Menace on the Mountain. It needs a case. The inside's broke in the center, so the disc is loose. It's from the movie club, so I think I can resell it between 15 and 20 bucks. A sealed Lex complete second season, probably going to the flea market for maybe $5. And the new Naked Gun. I have not seen it, so I paid $2 so I could watch it. Pam Anderson. I don't know, I've seen a lot of previews for it, so I'm kind of figuring I already got spoiled, so I don't know. Hopefully not. Yeah, I went thrifting with my stepdaughter. I got a book, Star Trek, Search for Spock. Picked up a few albums for probably my $5 box if they all play good. I don't think there's anything real valuable in here. Got an Edgar Burden, Lessons in Ventriloquism. Wild Geese soundtrack. I don't know if it's any good either. There were some other soundtracks, but I didn't buy them. Maybe next time. This Duel Diablo. Uncle Tom's Cabin with Eartha Kitt is why I ended up getting it. The Unforgiven, I hear the call. I don't know if they're not local. I'm not sure. Promotional copy, not for sale. Whetstone Run, Dixie Hills. I do not know much about this either. It looked interesting though. I don't know if it's some State College, PA. A George Carlin Take-Offs and Put-Ons, which, you know, I don't see this one as much as the other albums. I haven't really seen hardly any George Carlin lately either. Used to see his stuff all the time. The one where he's sitting on a stool, that Class Clown. That's the one with 7 words you can't say on television. Gotta get that little sticker off there. And then I got JoJo Dancer, Your Life is Calling, that movie with basically kind of a story about Richard Pryor, even though it's not really Richard Pryor, but it's pretty close. Probably take this plastic off. It's coming off anyway, and there's no hype sticker, so it's done its job. It's got a cutout mark. Top Secret. I don't know if this is. It says a digital mix recording. It's the score. See, it performs. See, this isn't the original Top Secret. I don't know. It looks like it is. Huh. I don't know. Anyway, that's the movie with, you know, Val Kilmer. He's a spy. Before they did, or is it after Airplane? I guess it's after Airplane, yeah. And I got Bachman Turner Overdrive. Looks like the record's pretty good. Their cover's a little beat up. I was going to ask $5 for it. What's on it? Not Fragile. Rock is my life. This is my song. Roll on down the highway. Freewheeling. You ain't seen nothing yet. Sledgehammer. Blue Moanin' Second Hand and Give It All Away. Giving It All Away. C.F. Turner, Randy Bachman, Blair Thornton, and Rob Bachman. Produced by Randy Bachman. There you go. That's what I got. Oh, also got this cup today at Salvo. It's got a octopus inside it. Creature cups. Cool. On the way to Goodwill Sunday. And I wish I had a flea market. One in a couple weeks. 2 weeks from today, actually. My brother said a new flea market's opening in Barkeyville once a month, I guess it's going to be. So, I don't know. I might try it. It's not that much further. I mean, you got to go to Franklin and then beyond. But so I don't know. Let's see what happens with Waterford, I guess. If Waterford's on, then I'll be there. Yeah, I sold my lot of 3 Terminator movies, so I'm going to put this lot on. This one has a double box of Terminator 2. It's just got the tape, other tapes got special stuff. I already played this one, the first Terminator. I didn't watch it all, just checked it, and then it played while I went over to my brother's birthday party. It's a cake and ice cream for my brother and sister. My sister's birthday's next week, so, and she'll be away. So I'm going to play Terminator 2 right now. Check it out. So I picked up a H2O Halloween 20 years later VHS. It's kind of worth. I may just sell it at the flea market, but usually unless it's really valuable or it's going to be able to sell for $3, I'll do it. But since I'm doing that 2 for $5, I don't know how many of these expensive tapes are going to make it to that stage. Anyway, got that tape. Got Children of the Corn. What? I thought it was a little faded, but then when I look at it, it does not appear like it is. That's just the color. Kind of more of a blood red. He wants you too, Isaac. Malachi. Rugrats Thanksgiving. I got Rushmore. I don't see this very often. And I think it is kind of rare. Not worth a lot probably, but I'm probably going to list it after I watch it. I don't remember really liking this movie. It is the first one by what's-his-face before he got all stylistic and stuff, right? What's his name? Anderson? Wes Anderson, yeah. And I got Dreamer. I swear, maybe just I see it on DVD, but I swear I should have this in the VHS. It's a late release. I thought it wasn't that old, but it's 2006, so that would be real late in the VHS release, so I think it's worth about maybe $20. I gotta check again now that I got home. You know how you go to the store or go somewhere and you scan stuff and it looks like, hey, that's worth something. Then you get it home and there's like 50 of them on. Anyway, I'd like to thank my new subscribers. I picked up a lot, but not so much on these videos, but my cats mostly are getting me new subscribers, so that's cool. I hope some of them maybe check out these terrible videos, because they do include cats occasionally. So, there you go. Thanks again for watching. Did I say it the first time? I don't know. And maybe leave me a like, and I will see you in the next video. So I had this, when I did my character Campy Creep for Michael Schneider stuff, that's why I originally invented it for. I never really had it figured out much, but he had, this was his first lunchbox. I bought it through the comic company. The enemy is syphilis. The hinge is no good anymore, but I opened it already to see what was in there, to see if there's anything worth filming, which there's a lot of crap in it. So these were in here. Unopened pack of Harbor Gold Bears, West German. So that tells you at least they're like early 90s or 80s, late 80s, West Germany. Anyway, I'm going to see if those are worth anything. They're really squished and hard now. Yeah, anyway, so some of the stuff's Campy Creeps crap, and some of it is, and there's an old phone numbers that aren't any good anymore. That was for Eric Boring, a.k.a. Eric James, from the Chrome Baby movie. Something I picked up at some film festival. Looks like it's pretty focused. Here is I ended ended up using, I took 3 pictures of my eyes for my Campy Creep glasses, and I used the one set. This was a spare. The other set I used on a second set of glasses. And within the last couple of years, I had a pair of old eyeglasses. So I thought I didn't know if I'd be able to wear contacts, and without contacts in, I can't see through the little holes in the glasses. So anyway, so that was a spare. I didn't like those ones. I thought they looked too mean. I got this. It's a thing from my friend Nate, and then Going Away Jam. This is something Campy wrote stuff on, because he did a lot of stuff for Michael Schneider. And then this is, I think, for something for his one of his films. Campy Creep's in it. I'm in it too, but I made these cards on camera in a short where they're all getting wet, and I'm ironing them out and burning myself. And basically, I had this idea in my back of my head that he was doing it in somebody else's house. So the people in the house were either dead or tied up, or maybe they just weren't home. I never really thought of Campy as some kind of serial killer. He's just kind of a weirdo. So he probably, if anything, he was in somebody's house. I don't know. Maybe was in their house before, now he's back in it without actually asking to be in it, but he's doing his stuff. I think they were actually, I think I had it where they were sleeping in the other room. So there was always that mystery of whether, if they woke up, were they going to be murdered or what was going to happen. But that wasn't important. But it added to what I was doing when I did the video. It made me think about it. These old negatives, I think they're from like my grandmother. Some more junk in here. The Rebel Rocker. I think I know that guy. I had an empty Harborough package. I think there was a coin in that from my grandmother's. Hey, this is to go to the Grindhouse. You know, Rodriguez, Quentin Tarantino. My buddy didn't like it. My late friend Terry. My friend Jennifer sent me that when she was in Arizona. More photo slides we don't care about. Here's a letter from Arizona, I believe. A Drake Well postcard. I used to have a lot of these. My grandmother had a lot of stuff. My grandmother was an ex-school teacher. She taught home ec in Titusville High School. She went on trips in the 50s and 60s with one of her friends. I don't know who they were now. My grandmother never got remarried. My grandfather died in the 30s at Conneaut Lake Park. Some stamps. One of them first day issue cards, or whatever you want to call it. There's an envelope. First day. Yeah, this is the first day here. When I delivered pizza, I got filming my camera again, started taking a lot of different pictures. I don't know where they're all at now. One of them ended up in there, I see. Some pictures hung in my old store, so when I took them down, they ended up in certain places. I used to always want to go, is that yeah, that's Devil's Tower from an odd side compared to Close Encounters. I hope this stayed in focus. One of my hand shots. Another envelope. What is that? Atlantic Ocean. John Kennedy. It's Kennedy Space Center. Cape Canaveral. There's a prospector. And I have another empty wrapper from the Kiss Holland card set. Here is some yellowed card holders with the Kiss Pro Set cards. I have other ones in my Ace Frehley book, but there's one of them, and there's a double one. Oh, I guess I have extras. I may have sent up some. Here's some Crow cards I kept. I don't think I have a set of them anymore. I was a big fan of the Crow. I saw it several times in the theater. I've already said this before. So. Yeah, there's a King Kong. So that is stuff in the meantime. Some pens, Back to the Future, Armageddon, some more campy stuff. Here's for the Monster Bash when I set up with Bob for our movie stuff, Monster Bash 1999. It's still going on, I believe. One of my kids' hair things. A 3-nut peanut I saved for some reason. Took my kid to Lemony Snicket's. There's one of them little dogs. I remember buying them on vacation. You put little fake cigarettes and they'd blow smoke rings. I have some somewhere. They still make them. Rip Superman's dying pen that came with the comic. I had extras, I think. That is part of Ace Frehley's thing. I can return it to him, or is that part of Gene? Might be Gene. I had a Gene, but he was falling apart. So on my old videos. I think that's probably it. I got it. I've got it. That's a Campy Creek pen. I probably never wore it though. For him, there's the original eyes out of the eyeglasses. And because originally I threw blood on them, and I wore these like once. I did a live thing in Pittsburgh, and I couldn't say anything, so I'd have to whisper to Mike on the stage. It was very embarrassing that I got stage fright. That's why I did not become a lead singer in a band, at least back in the day. Anyway, there you go. Hope you enjoyed this. Maybe it never made it up. I'm sure it did. If I took time to film it, something made it. It's for Gene. I don't know where he's at. Maybe out in the shed. Nice dust, man. Yeah, I gotta really clean this. Nice film noir. Oh no, you don't. Come on, punk. No, you don't. Come on, that direction.